Whew. Hello and welcome to Super Bowl Sunday special with TCF presented by The Loop Sports. I am Zach Lilia. You can follow me at ZLilia TCF.
I'm Boomy. You can follow me at Boomy TCF. Follow the Twitter main page at typical_Chicago. Follow The Loop Sports at the Loop_sports. Follow us on Instagram. You're already here on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts. And follow us on Spotify now.
Do you think about this
I
at
nailed
night?
that.
You did nail it. You did
It's
nail it.
the first time I've nailed it.
That was perfect. Cheers. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It is a great day just to have some fun, a nice little party, some good food.
Going to be a great day here in the cave. We got my wife cleaning up right now. She's a trooper over there cleaning the ping pong table off in case that gets
Yeah, we got people coming over here. We're doing TCF Super Bowl party.
Yep. So hashtag on Twitter, hashtag TCF Super Bowl party.
And whatever you're doing, you can even hashtag it and just show us your party.
Yeah, show us what you're doing.
Let us know what you're doing.
This is probably one of my top 5 days of the year.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I mean, outside of like holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving, like just like random days, like this is probably up there with like the Thursday and Friday of the first week of March Madness tournament. Those 2 days always take up my top two. There's like 4th of July, obviously, because there's always baseball on and stuff like that.
All the sports, World Series.
That random day in October where my wife is glaring at me so that our anniversary, I have to say. Not really. Don't take that. But like there's that random day, you know, like in October or November where all like 4 major sports are playing, where baseball, NBA, NHL, and the NFL are all playing on the same day. That's one of my all-time favorites.
But it's like what you say, the World Series, the even NBA championship, NHL, the Stanley Cup. None of them are as big as one game,
right?
And that's why if there's any sort of sporting event that's like just a random person is going to watch, I would say your number one pick would have to be the Super Bowl.
Oh,
anyone is going to watch Super Bowl because the parties, it's like a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
On a Sunday. But it's going to be a fun day. We are going to have some fun down here, be drinking some beers, watching the game, eating some food. Got a lot of people coming over. And we got family.
Yep.
My
dad and brother are big Rams fans.
Cousin and uncle to me. Are big Rams fans. St. Louis Rams fans, but they've converted. But over the week, you have found that there are a lot of St. Louis fans that did not convert,
which I don't get. Like,
I think it's not about the team; it's about the owner.
City. Well,
the owner.
Hey, listen, it's shocker here. I know us as Cubs fans are going to be blown away by this, but the city of St. Louis did something stupid.
But no,
get out.
Not the city of St. Louis. They were mad at the owner for wanting to move out there, which I can get. You can get mad at the owner.
But also at the same time, like the Rams were one of the few professional franchises in St. Louis that are – the Blues are there, but hockey isn't like the most profitable sport to a city. But the NFL Sundays – imagine if the Rams were still in St. Louis right now, how profitable that city would be.
I get it. So like, imagine being a fan of a team and it's like – even though it's 4 hours away, it's still just 4 hours. And it gets moved all the way out to Los Angeles. Yeah. That would suck. And I understand why some people are mad. Oh, we got Ross. Yes, Ross will be over here getting hammered today. We are very excited for that.
I've got my new Sean Taylor jersey on.
Who is sadly a St. Louis Cardinal fan.
Yeah.
So
it's not baseball season, so we'll let him in. But
yeah,
he's I have to mention my Sean Taylor jersey. He's the only Miami Hurricane I'll allow in my basement. I'm a big Florida fan. So
really.
Yeah, Sean Taylor.
Florida yesterday. Thank you for losing.
Yeah,
big day for Zelo.
We're having a tough.
You're seeing a chip for Zelo because
he doesn't know the bookie anything.
Gambling is exciting. We got some money to play with today. It's gonna be a fun day. That's also at the end of the show. We'll be doing our top 5 prop bets for the Super Bowl. My book, as I was looking through it last night, does not really have like halftime bets. Or maybe it was a few days ago and they already closed them.
Yeah.
So I really won't be going into that as much. And maybe you can help me out with some because I'm going to you got to go the anthem. You got to go. I think I know what.
I've got some fun ones. So
I'm
also riding with my guy Matty Schoolfield from I can't talk today. The Loop Sports. He had some great prop bets. If you haven't yet, go and read Matt's article on the Loop Sports with his prop bets. Matt, I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm going to steal quite a few of yours, and I've already bet on quite a few of yours. So It's going to be a good day. I've been struggling gambling in the month of January, but it's starting to take a turn, and I think today is going to be the big day. When Aaron Donald wins the MVP, I'm going to be walking out of here with some fat stats.
Also, pray for the Rams to have between 251 and 270 rushing yards.
Did you bet 20 on that?
15.
Oh, okay.
15 to win 450. So if you want to get, that is a sneaky one. Those little bets are like the fun ones.
The specific ones.
My mother said, nice shirt, little 10 conference.
Shout out.
It's the 100th year of the Little 10 tournament.
The oldest high school boys basketball conference tournament in the state of Illinois. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It is. And also, we have not even mentioned.
Oh,
we have a new secondary logo.
New secondary logo. We're going to be doing some sweatshirts with it. We're going to be doing some shirts with it. But our guy, Joe Storr, he designed it for us. He got us this poster. Shout out him.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. I really like it. It's like you said, you always like to have a few logos with it.
Like you guys know, I've put pictures up of the cave. I'm a big jersey guy. I have
huge jerseys.
I have probably 60 jerseys down here. And so that being said, I also follow a lot of like Twitter accounts that do like uniform stuff, you know. Yeah. And I love secondary logos. I've always been a big fan of secondary. So this is our new secondary logo. Like Zach said, shout out to our guy Joe. He was producer Joe Storr for a little while. Now he's graphic designer Joe Storr, and we've even got some more bigger stuff. And also, before we really get into the Super Bowl, we have shirts coming. We do 25 shirts on Thursday.
Do you know the details of the shirts? I don't remember the number. Just so people know.
They'll be $15 a piece.
No. The number of shirts. Like we ordered a certain amount of.
So we have. So they are, for some reason, the company we run them through does European sizes. So like a medium that we're going to get fits like a large that we get fits like an XL. But we have, I think, 6 in what would be a large, an XL, a 2X. So let us know. Drop us a message on Twitter, any of us, whether it's me, Zach, Pigoy, anybody. You could message us here on Facebook. Shoot us an email at typicalchicagofans@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. If you'd like a shirt, just $15. You're helping out a small business.
Anyway, you want to get a hold of us.
Very similar to this.
You know how to get a hold of us outside of Typical Chicago Fans. So if you just see us around, just let us know.
Yeah.
We're really going to start getting into the merch because we're very excited for it. We even got some other stuff cooking up with. We're just going to see. We're getting this just to feel out what we can do.
Yeah. And
then we'll start maybe getting more.
Also, hoodies possibly coming by the end of this month.
I mean, it's cool just to look at what you can put our logo on. We have stickers. That's just cool to see your logo out there. We're going to be doing. We can make new shirts with this, new hoodies with this,
and we can also do it. Thanks to Joe, you can do it with just the square with the TCF, or you could also have the typing into it. So, like we said, let us know if you like a shirt. Just
big things coming over here.
We have a Venmo account in the works, so if that's how you pay for things, you can just Venmo it to us. They've already been paid for, so just let us know they're on their way. And like I said, $15 and hoodies coming soon, and we're probably only going to charge $25 or $30 for those. So if you'd like to get in on a pre-order of a hoodie, just let us know. We won't even take your money. We'll just write you down, and then if you don't pay us, we'll come.
Well, it's nice to know the numbers because then you know how many to get. You're not going to get too many too late.
Exactly.
Because as much as we like to sit here, sometimes we get a little nervous that maybe we're going to get too many shirts and no one's going to buy them. That's always a scary thought.
Right.
But we know that they're gonna. We have people that have told us in the past that they want shirts.
Yep.
So just let us know. Also, we got Egoy saying fire new logo. Yeah, we love it. We love it. It's awesome.
Joe Storr killed it. If you need any work, I'll post his Twitter account up on mine.
Facebook. And
but he's working on. He's a graphic designer. He's one of my best friends. But he is a
he's the main typical Chicago fan graphic designer.
Yeah. So if you need
if
you need any logo work done, anything for like graphic design, just hit him up. He does a great job, and he's killed. I mean, he did our old logo. He's done our new logo. He does all of our headers and stuff on social media. And if you need anything graphic design wise, you get a hold of Joe.
And honestly, if you know how to make anything from pens to hats with logos on it, just let us know. We're looking to get our logo out there any way we can. So we're excited for what's going to happen. And like I said, today, mostly going to be all Super Bowl. But after this, it's going to be Cubs mostly. Getting ready for the Cubs season. Bulls a little bit, and then Hawks, who as of late have been hot, maybe back. Something to look forward to at least until the Cubs come on. But
They're only
Cubs.
2 points out of a wild card spot now, if I read everything correctly.
Chicago Cubs pitchers and catchers report February 14th.
Right around the corner.
It's so exciting. Let me look up. I want to see when the Sox do because, like we said, we're trying to be more.
Yeah, it's
on both sides. Even though I've been a little triggered lately.
Zach gets very triggered by Sox fans. So if you want to see a triggered Big Z, just go ahead and say something about how the Sox
report. Well, actually, pitchers and catchers report the 12th of February. And both Sox and Cubs go on the same day.
Okay.
And so the 18th is when everyone will be there in first full workout.
So we've only got 9 days till.
I mean, it's exciting. As much you just got to sit here and think about last year how badly it ended, and guess what? We're here now, and we're ready to forget about last season. And we're ready to win ourselves another World Series.
Yep, it's going to be a great time. And like you said, though, we got a little something between those 9 days. Like Blackhawks making a little bit of run, getting hot. So
they're going to have to stay hot to even have a chance.
I mean, hey, they just cleared up 5 points in the matter of a week. So, anything's possible. Yeah, they've won, I think, 3 games in the last week. And, they're just playing well, and they're getting lucky. Some of the teams ahead of them aren't playing very well. So, you take what you can get, and that's exactly you can only roll with what you can do, and that's what the Blackhawks are doing right now. Patrick Kane is just insane. I mean, it's almost like playing like a video game on rookie sometimes out there watching him because he just slices and dices through everything, and he just makes things happen with a puck that shouldn't be.
Did you see who was it? The team they played the other night. They said that their coach was, "How are you going to defend him?" And they said, "Lock him in the hotel. Lock him in the hotel." It's the only way you're going to stop him because Patrick Kane is on a roll as of late. Maybe MVP.
I hope so.
But we actually the MVP of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes.
Kind
of ran away with it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley. I had been hearing that they thought it was going to go to Baker Mayfield. But
Saquon played in more games.
I think it was just they said that with Baker Mayfield, how he led the team.
Yeah.
To some wins, maybe that would get it to him. But I mean, really,
you can't go wrong with either of those guys.
No, both those guys are good. The Giants,
Matt Nagy, Coach of the Year.
I love it. Matt Nagy, our guy.
That was great.
Deserving. He really did. I'm going to sit here and we're going to talk about the Super Bowl here real quick. But I'm going to sit here and say maybe if the Bulls do the same thing the Bears did. Because the Bears went through like a Mark Trestman, John Fox coaching, and then got their guy. Yeah. Maybe their next hire will be the guy.
You're very optimistic.
Yeah, because
you're very optimistic for a very poorly run organization. But it will be. There is hope there, like we said with the Bears. Obviously had a great year. Now that's not even going to start back up again until August. But the Blackhawks playing well, things and baseball's right around the horizon. The only stinker that we have right now is the Bulls.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
And honestly, I hate to say it, I hate to be this guy, but I watched the game the other night and I was sitting there let's lose the game. It was close,
100%.
We gotta lose because have you been watching the Duke Blue Devils and Zion Williamson?
He has now had 10 games of 25 points or more as a freshman.
Unbelievable. And he's out there just throwing it down.
Hitting threes now.
Hitting threes. Unbelievable.
It's been wild to watch.
I mean, if you're going to try and sit there and try and be the guy that's, the NBA is bad, you don't want to tank, I don't care. You need to tank to get him.
I agree.
You got to.
And especially – now you look at it, the Knicks the other day make a huge move to help their tanking situation.
Yeah.
They get rid of Kristaps Porzingis, who we actually have talked about damn near all winter. If he comes back, that kind of helps the Bulls out because he's going to single-handedly help win some games.
But
where now they don't have him. I mean,
I see what you mean by that, but I would rather because Porzingis isn't going to play for a while, and now the Knicks have DeAndre Jordan and Dennis Smith Jr.
DeAndre Jordan this year?
I understand what you mean.
He cannot move.
They are going to be a better team with what they have right now.
I disagree. There's also rumors DeAndre Jordan will never play a game in a Knicks uniform.
Maybe so, but what I mean is
Dennis Smith. But Dennis Smith's not good enough to win games by himself right now.
I'm just saying, but Porzingis has done nothing.
Right.
It's not like he was even going to play.
I'm just saying for the future outlook of the season, with Porzingis coming back possibly within the next week, the odds of them winning more games down the stretch were better with Porzingis than I think they are with Dennis Smith. I think they've already waived Wesley Matthews. And I think DeAndre Jordan's next. This was basically a cap clearing space for them to keep Dennis Smith. And I don't know, don't get me wrong, Dennis Smith, even an injured Dennis Smith is better than a non-present Porzingis.
And I don't really think Porzingis would – I mean, he comes back and he's going to be playing probably less minutes and this and that. I don't even think if he comes back it even is a big difference either. That Knicks team is so bad. What did he do last year for him? Did he win him like a crazy amount of games? No. I don't think they were going to be good even when he came back.
But they were going to be good enough, I think, to win less games than the Bulls or win more games than the Bulls with Porzingis in it is all I'm trying to say.
We'll see.
But
I mean –
it's got to play. Like the Bulls, get a great tank loss against the Cavaliers, and then they come out and beat the Heat. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like they don't know when to lose.
Well, I think they're young enough they don't understand when they're just playing. I mean, you can't just play to lose.
Right.
So with Miami that night was weird. Dwayne Wade was out. It's just one of those things. You hate to be the guy that sits there and watches your team and you want them to lose, but
I've come to enjoy it.
It's going to be
all right. Let's get into the reason that everybody's here.
Super
the reason
Bowl
there's going to be
53.
2,000 people down here.
Rams, Pats, Tom Brady looking to – okay, let's go into the Tom Brady Instagram real quick. What do you think about it? Did you see what he posted? It was pretty much a giant poem about Rob Gronkowski. If you can find a prop bet if Rob Gronkowski is going to retire, put $1,000 on yes. I think he's retiring either way.
Yeah.
Because even the way he's been acting this week, you can just tell that he is he's on his way out. Right. He's been acting super goofy. I mean, he's always goofy. But, like I said, if Rob Gronkowski retires tomorrow or tomorrow he could be on a movie. He could be on a TV show. He could be on WWE. He has so much after this that he can do without beating his body up.
Yeah, exactly. I think Gronk's going to be gone. I know Brady has said 0% chance. But I just feel like if they do win this game, I think you might see a change of opinion.
I don't see Tom Brady leaving at all.
One that doesn't get talked about, though, do you think Belichick might be done?
I don't think what is Bill Belichick going to do when he retires from football?
I mean, what else does he have to accomplish?
Nothing, but he could have retired 2 years ago, and it could have been the same thing. I just feel like Bill Belichick's the type of football guy that you're going to have to pry him out of the organization.
He'll probably die in an office in Foxborough. Yeah.
What is he? I mean, he gets to live his life. He lives an awesome life, even when he's an NFL coach. He wins Super Bowls, goes and has fun time in the Hamptons. Rich, very rich, but he's also a guy that I don't think.
That's why I'd be retiring. Have you seen her?
Yeah, I just don't think that he could function. I feel like he's the type of guy that he wouldn't know what to do with himself.
He'd be like Joe Paterno. That's a bad comparison, but like die the week after he retires.
Commercials. So let's we're going to be putting out a big Super Bowl 53 recap of the party and everything that happened during the games, how much we lost, how much we won. It'll be coming out tomorrow morning, Monday morning. And we will be doing our top 5 favorite commercials from the Super Bowl. So within through the Super Bowl, maybe tweet at us if you see
if you find one you like, let us know.
And make sure you hashtag TCF Super Bowl Party, and we will retweet it, get back to you. Maybe you'll even hear it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we can't see. We're going to be trying to watch all the commercials, but the longer we get, the more you drink, the more you might forget. So
with 20 people here, it's going to be a little rowdy ruckus in here.
But it'll be fun.
Yes.
But yes, if you can, let us know your favorite commercials. But let's see. What do you want to do? Want to go offense, defense? What do you want to talk about?
So let's start it with the offenses. Now, this is just kind of where, this is – I'm almost reading this as if it's me trying to convince myself that the bet that I'm going to give you guys here in a minute is the right bet. Total yards, average per game. The Rams average 421. The Patriots average 493. Obviously, those are both really, really good numbers. The Rams are second in the NFL, and the Patriots are fifth. Passing yards, the Rams average 281. The Patriots average 266. That's best for the Rams to be the fifth best overall team and the Patriots to be the eighth. Rushing yards, the Rams average 139. The Patriots average 127. Rams are third. Patriots are fifth. Points per game, the Rams average 33. The Patriots average 27.3. The Rams, this is going to be a game of scoring, I think. The Rams are the second best team in the NFL in scoring. The Patriots are the fourth best team.
But I think
third down percentage. This is why these two teams are in the Super Bowl, in my opinion. The Rams convert on 45% of their, which is tied for fifth. The Patriots convert on 40% of their third down conversions.
Well, we saw that with the pretty much the three biggest plays in the AFC Championship game, with Gronkowski catching some of the craziest balls ever.
And like I said, that they're only like tied for 13th with the Patriots, but how many times do they not even get to a third down?
Yeah.
You got to think about it that, and then also, like you said, in the pressure situations like you saw in the AFC Championship game, that's when those third downs matter. In week 3 against the Buffalo Bills, those thirds down don't matter as much as they do in the AFC Championship and in the Super Bowl. So I think this is going to lead me into one of my bets. I am hammering the over. I think both of these teams are going to score a lot of points. So I really like I got it over 56 is what I have it currently on my bookie, and that's just one of the things that I think the offense, every single category that I just rattled off, has favored the Rams. And that says a lot to me.
I would say if you want to bet the Rams money line, go quickly, because I'm guessing till about right on game time it'll be close to about 1 or 2, maybe 2.
I only got it at plus 125 about an hour ago.
And I'm the guy. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I hate taking the points when it's below 3.
Yeah.
So I always just take money line. Usually, if it's plus 2.5, you usually take money line.
Yep.
I know that's idiotic, but you know what? I'm an idiot.
So now let's talk about this though for a second. We've talked about the offenses, and the Rams do lead in categories. How much emphasis do you put on it's Tom Brady?
A lot.
The numbers for the Patriots are a little bit lower, but at the end of the day, it's Tom Brady. How much emphasis do you put on that?
What I put the emphasis is in the first half. Jared Goff has never been in a Super Bowl before. He is going to be rattled as much as you want to say it. A guy like Jared Goff, who you could tell he was rattled when he played in Chicago with the weather. It might have just been the weather. When he started off in –
how about in New Orleans?
When he couldn't hear anything, and it took the punter to – what's the punter's name? I forget. Hecker to have a fourth down conversion just to turn the game around. People forget it was 14-0 or 13-0. And it was the game could have gone in a lot of different ways. And I could just see, at least in the first half, Tom Brady will not be phased any part of this game. Even if they start losing, he's not going to be phased. And I mean, just see 2
years ago down in this basement, we saw Tom Brady come back from down 25 points.
And you never know what can happen, like a bad pass interference. Pick 6, that's a big change.
Right.
And I just feel like I'm going to be picking the Rams on my bets. Maybe not what we're going to do here. But I can just see something bad happening in the first half. That could affect the whole game. Because the Rams cannot get behind.
Right.
If the Rams get behind, then I don't know. It's just going to be tough for them to get back. The Patriots, you just know they're going to come back. It's one of those things. And maybe they can prove me wrong. I hope they do.
Yeah, because I agree. Now let's move to the defensive side. The Rams give up an average of 358 yards a game. The Patriots give up 359 yards a game.
Well, Ndamukong Suh is a different player in this playoffs. You can tell. Aaron Donald, unstoppable.
Yep.
But that offensive line of the Patriots is always top notch. I think that is why Bill Belichick is the genius he is he focuses on making sure he has the best offensive line. Because he understands that Brady's back there, which we realized that he has all the time in the world. Was he sacked at all in the AFC Championship game?
I understand maybe late in like the fourth quarter.
But you know what? I know there's a big difference between the Chiefs defense and the Rams defense. But you know what I mean? I think their offensive line will contain. But I can still also see, like you said, Aaron Donald, you're going to be going for him for MVP. Maybe he could get away for about 2 or 3 sacks.
Yeah, that's kind of what
you're going to want, because I mean that's what they're going to have.
And obviously, like they're obviously going to double and triple team him. But look what the Saints did. The Saints at one point had a triple team on him, and he still took a running back down in the backfield.
Yeah.
The Patriots give up 266 passing yards a game. The Rams give up 281. So the Patriots have the advantage there. Rushing yards, the Rams give up 140 yards a game. So in my mind, that play maybe lean towards the Patriots total rushing yards.
But Also,
but again, like we said, Ndamukong Suh's a different guy. Dante Fowler Jr. is finally starting to kind of creep out of his shell that he was in when he got traded to the Rams. And obviously Aaron Donald is huge there. The Rams give up 33 points a game. The Patriots give up 27. Patriots give up the fourth lowest amount of points in the NFL as of right now.
If Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, it will be his 6th Super Bowl. 6.
He will have the same amount of Super Bowls as the Steelers, who as of right now hold the most Super Bowl titles of any team.
I mean, it is unbelievable what this guy does.
Yeah, I mean it's you're never going to see a quarterback do this again either.
Ever again. I mean, I don't know how it's like to sustain excellence like this in the league is unreal, because a team like the Bears is just a prime example of last to first.
Oh, yeah.
And a team has just really never done that to the Patriots. Even in a league, in a division with, they got the Buffalo Bills, they got the Jets, kind of stinkers
Dolphins,
in a way.
Yeah.
But, like, nothing has happened that, like, they've been jumped
Right.
in the last, they've been a 13 conference championship games. Like, insane.
They've been in the playoffs the last 18 years in a row, maybe, something like that.
Oh, we got our boy Joe Store right here. Nice logo. Yep. Again, shout out Joe Store. If you're watching right now, click on his page. You want some graphic design.
If you need anything done for business.
But don't forget, he is the typical Chicago fan.
Yeah.
Graphic designer first. So
be careful what time you need him, because he's on our speed dial right now.
Weekdays is when you would want to get a hold of him.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get into it, Zach. Do we want to tell people who we think can win the game outright?
Austin Briggs. We didn't the Bears beat LA? Yes, we did. But one Cody Parkey missed a field goal in the biggest moment of the season. What are you going to say?
Like you talked about, though, you have seen the Rams defense play completely different since the playoffs started. It's because they're vets. They're guys who, like, if you go back and look, those guys coasted throughout the regular season. And they knew if they could just get in the playoffs, and that's exactly what they've done. The Bears would have gotten killed by either the Saints or the Rams. It wouldn't have mattered. So
that's not true.
Let it go.
How is coasting? If you're coasting at 13-3, you may be the best team in the whole league ever. So
that's all I'm saying. They coasted, and they still are.
I don't think they coasted. They still had
just
some
because
games
the Bears beat them doesn't mean that they're a better overall team. I think the Rams are the most talented football team in the NFL. Now, does that mean that I guarantee they're going to beat the Patriots? No, but I think they have the most talent.
You say they're the most talented, though, but their most talented player did not play up to expectations last week. So, not last week, 2 weeks ago.
No shit. He was injured. That's what's going to happen.
What's wrong with him?
He's had a bad, I don't know if it was a glute or a hamstring. He's had that. They never came out and said it, but everyone knows that he was injured. He wasn't right, because you're not going to not give the ball to Todd Gurley if he's not at least someone injured. There's something going on there, and that's that kind of has me worried as far as, is Todd Gurley. They're not going to release any of it. They don't want the Patriots to know if he's going to play or not. So, yeah, there's no way that Todd Gurley wasn't injured against the Saints.
You must have intel that I don't have.
That's pretty. I'm surprised you haven't heard that. I've heard that literally everywhere.
I've heard he's injured, but I mean, he looked fine out there. He was just getting stopped, and I think that's why they went to C.J. Anderson to try and change it up.
I don't think that. There's something wrong with him. There was something. I think he's good now. I think he had a pulled hamstring or something like that.
I think he was fine. The Pats, they should beat the Pats. Yeah, they should beat the Pats, but the special team screwed that game up. But I'm not going to sit here and think about the Bears season. They were a kick away. Smoke another one.
It's all right. The Bears would have gotten smoked by the Rams. They got smoked by the Saints.
I get what you mean. You hate the Bears and you want to say that, but I do think they would have gave the Rams a good game, and I think they could have gave the Saints a good game. I think it's stupid to sit here and say, "Oh, we just got smoked by him because you don't like him." I get it, but I mean, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, they couldn't even beat the Eagles, and the Eagles got beat by the Saints. So it was
a close game, very good game.
Then again, still lost.
Well, yeah, I get it. Okay, the double doink. Yeah, I like you, Austin Briggs. You're my guy. But yeah, let's move on to teams that are playing this week, I guess. With the Rams and the Patriots. I don't know. It'll be a good game, but I think the Patriots could also make it not a good game easily.
So what's your pick? Because I'm going to go – I've got the Rams. They are right now – I'm going to put this dead square.
Make sure it's not like right in front of
in the middle. Yep, we're good there. The Rams are going to win this game. I'm taking their money line, but I also, if you're not, confident enough on the Rams on the money line, go ahead and put them in. Take that plus 2.5. Give yourself a little bit of breathing room. So I like the odds, and the reason I like the Rams, honestly, all the public money has come in on New England. Now the shark money has come in on the sharp money has come in on
the Sharks
the
are really out there.
Yeah. the San Jose Sharks just love the Rams.
Well, shark is a different betting term, but you could also say sharks.
But I think, like I said, I think the Rams are a more talented team. Now, like you said, I completely agree with you on that end. The Patriots. It's almost like they feels like they have a horseshoe up their ass all the time.
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean
something's going to go right.
They were literally a player being like an inch back, pretty much, or a few inches back from not even being in this game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
that interception, game's over.
Right. And like I said, though, if the Patriots win, Vegas loses millions right now. So that's why I like the Rams. Part of my betting, I like to, when I can, hear about that. And that's why I'm going to go with the Rams money line. I think it's going to be a good game. And obviously, I'm cheering for the Rams with my dad and brother.
I will probably be betting the Rams, but I'm going to pick the Patriots because why not? And I also, when you look at this can, you figure out why you might want to pick them. They are it's 5-time champions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I am, I guess, on these airwaves going to pick the Patriots, but I would say my money will be.
You're safe either way because the Patriots. I mean, it's an old adage, that we've heard the last couple of years in sports gambling. You never bet against Tom Brady.
I get it. Yeah, you said never.
Yeah,
bet
and then
against
literally,
Tom Brady.
as I said that, I saw Austin's comment pop up. You don't bet against Tom Brady, but I just feel like there's something different about this Rams team, this offense, even without Cooper Kupp. I mean, think about that.
I can just see
their number one wide receiver hasn't played in like 6 weeks.
And I could also see. Who knows? Something may be terribly wrong going to the Patriots. Who knows? Yeah, right. I know it's not smart to bet.
Yeah, let's all agree there.
So I'm just going to have some fun with it. I'm going to be putting some money on that, but a lot of the props is where I think Super Bowl Sunday is fun because people who don't really watch football that much can get into part of the game.
Exactly. And there's so much gambling on like the halftime show.
Show, Maroon 5, what song are they going to come out to? How long is the national anthem going to be? Heads or tails? Like,
yep.
Anyone can be a part of that. That's the best part of Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep. So do we want to get into our TCF top 5 props?
Let's wait a little bit. I want to keep talking about. I want to talk about what do you think of the Patriots defense?
I was going to lead into that, and I got a little sidetracked. I think the Patriots defense is the reason that I'm taking the Rams. They are probably the worst Patriots defense team to play in a Super Bowl. Their guys are a little bit. It just seems to me watching them play this year, they have been a little bit more undisciplined than you're used to seeing with Belichick. I don't know. It just seems like they're just a little bit more impatient. They're a little bit more undisciplined. And that's why I think when Gurley is going to be healthy, I'm pretty sure. I think Brandon Cooks is playing really well lately. I see guys like Robert Woods have been playing real well. It's just those kind of skilled guys are going to make things tough against a fairly undisciplined defense.
Yeah.
And that's honestly why I took the Ram. Real quick, Austin Briggs, favorite Super Bowl dish. Buffalo chicken.
Buffalo chicken's got to be
100%. And actually, I'll tweet out a picture of my favorite one my mom's making. They're called Hanky Pankies.
Hanky Pankies. Those are good.
Those are pretty fun.
We will be putting out pictures of our food. We'll be taking pictures all day down here. But we also want to see your pictures. So you can send it to Typical Chicago Fans on Twitter at Typical_Chicago. You send it to the Loop Sport at the Loop_Sport. Yep. Send it straight to us. You can follow me at TCF.
At Boomy TCF.
We want to know what you're doing, what you're betting, what you're eating,
what you're drinking.
Just hashtag TCF Super Bowl Party. Will a Brady Super Bowl
absolutely not.
No,
this guy's the best quarterback to ever touch a football. No. I mean, I give Zach, just to kind of stir Zach's pot a little bit, I always give him, Aaron Rodgers is still a better quarterback, just to kind of piss him off a little bit. But
I would say skills-wise, there's a thing, but
But there's like a
championship-wise,
gamesmanship-wise, like
where-
he is the best. Even if they come out and get blown out today, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's the greatest quarterback to ever touch a football.
He may play till
I
he's
think he's a
45.
cheater. I think there's not just him. I think the Patriots have done some shady shit in the past. The Rams probably beat him if they don't film their
But guess
walkthrough.
what? I keep sitting here saying they did all this shady stuff. They won Super Bowls. Guess what? I wish the Bears would maybe do some shady stuff and win a Super Bowl because I don't care what you guys do. To win
I
a Super
love
Bowl.
it.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Everyone sits here and they're like,
Well, this goes into our argument about steroids in baseball. Like, who cares?
but you know what I mean? Like they did stuff to where like they're not gonna get in super big trouble.
Right.
Like they're like with the filming of the Rams. Like that was actually you could do that. They were just in the wrong spot or something like that.
It's still.
But you know what I mean? Guess what? They won Super Bowls. Guess what? You're not gonna take the Super Bowls away. So guess what?
Even if they
Matt
do,
Nagy, guess what? Figure if you gotta do what you gotta
You
do.
got a
I'll be
lackey
the fall
right
guy.
here.
I'll be the fall guy. I'll do what it takes. But if
I
it
think-
takes doing some shady stuff to win a Super Bowl, I'm here for it. I'm not.
Austin, I think that is a good question, though. But like, honestly, the way I look at it is, if you just look at the amount of times in a row that Tom Brady has played in the playoffs, how many times he's made an AFC championship, and how many Super Bowls he's made, those three things alone right there make him the best quarterback of all time. That's just my opinion.
And with, I mean,
He's annoying. I
done
don't like the guy. I think I just find him very annoying. He's very nose up kind of guy.
He's
I
very
don't
rich.
like him, but I
His
do
wife
respect.
makes more money than he does.
Yeah, well, used to. She's retired now.
Well, yeah, no, maybe who
But
knows
still,
how much money
like-
she makes for being retired. I don't know how much Miles.
I heard
retired
she
make.
at
Maybe
one
a
point
pension?
made like $19 million a year.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
I get it. You see Tom Brady, you see the smirk, you see the good-looking guy, and he's winning the Super Bowls. He's got everything. A lot to dislike, but his record stands for itself. I think he is the most clutch quarterback of all time.
What do you think? Who do you think has the better defense right now going into the game? The
Rams.
Patriots or the? Okay.
Easily the Rams because you got Aaron Donald, who is one of the best defensive players, second defensive best defensive
No, he's
player.
the best. You said it right the first time.
No,
Best
I said he
defensive
was
player in the
one.
NFL.
I said
No,
one
he
of,
is.
and then I said he's the second. But then you got Ndamukong Suh, who is playing on different levels. The secondary is hyped up. They're coming at you.
Marcus Peters is. If he can keep his head on straight, he's actually started to play a little bit better. So I think he's
Austin
been
says people love to hate him, but I think he loves for people to hate him.
Yeah,
I mean,
he brings a lot of it on
he's
himself.
He's literally doing this because still here. It's because he thinks everyone is against him.
Yeah.
And I think he's even in the Super Bowl just for the fact of everyone was against him.
Aaron
I think he
Donald
loved
won-
it so much.
Igor chimed in. Aaron Donald won Defensive Player of the Year.
Bullshit. Rams
is.
no brainer. Donald, yeah, it's easy. The Patriots defense is not what it used to be. It is fueled more by its offense, and that's
And it's a
why
little bit of an
I also
aging.
think that the over is good because also with whatever you want to say about the Rams defense, Brady can cook it up against anybody. He knows defenses. They said he can just call it out, and that's why I think it's going to be a shootout today.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a shootout, and that's what the Super Bowl is about.
Is,
If
yeah.
you take the under in the Super Bowl, I'm sorry, but that makes me mad.
Yep.
The under should not be bet during the Super Bowl. You want points.
It shouldn't even be allowed on the sites.
I think we are going to get points.
Yes,
Because
I
we're
hope
here
so.
for points, which could also be a T-shirt.
Yeah,
one
that's
day.
probably going to be a T-shirt coming soon.
But
Team points.
we're just excited because we got a bunch of people coming down here.
Yeah,
It's
man,
just
we're
the best day. Everyone comes together, like you said. Even if you're not really a sports fan, you're gonna want to watch the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You're gonna go to a Super Bowl party.
Or even watch it at your house, man. Somebody at some point you're going to watch something to do with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or you're going to see it on the news tomorrow, or you're going to see it online when whatever the case is, you're going to be infected by the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl
by the end of
will
tomorrow.
be a part of your life somehow, some way.
Yep.
Because people talking about Super Bowl food, Super Bowl commercials, any part of the Super Bowl is the biggest, almost thing of the year.
With that being said, Austin asked us what our favorite dish was. Austin, what's your favorite dish? You didn't tell us, man.
Yeah.
So what's Austin? What's your favorite thing to eat during the Super Bowl? We're big buffalo chicken guys, but I think I'm going to change mine since I'll give you a buffalo chicken dip there, Big Z. I am also a very, very big shrimp ring guy.
Oh,
Love
not a big
a
shrimp
good
guy.
shrimp ring.
um,
My mom's bringing one. There's a good chance no one else gets to touch it. I love a good shrimp ring.
I'm trying to
Little
think.
cocktail sauce, little dip, little pull the tail off.
Like I said, I like just like a wing right there. You can just pick
Yeah,
up.
well, you can't go wrong with wings.
Wings, beautiful. Italian beefs,
You're pandering now.
No, I'm just saying that's
That is a
who
good
doesn't have a
choice.
Super Bowl Italian beef?
I was
Hot
glad
dogs,
to see
hamburgers, all that stuff. Just easy food.
there's a good chance we bust the grill out at some point tonight. It is like 45 degrees out here. Jalapeno poppers. Great call, Austin.
See, I'm just not.
Making chili from Igor.
I'm kind of a baby, but I'm not
it.
really much of a spicy guy.
But
so I'm not
jalapeno poppers, if they're done right, you take
cheese
the
balls,
seeds out.
amazing with a little bit of ranch.
Yep.
Making chili, awesome. Come through, Igor, if you're gonna bring some chili. Homemade though.
The best part about chili though is tomorrow it'll be even better.
Yeah.
Chili when it gets a day to simmer.
Then maybe
so
we should have made it
absorb some
yesterday,
juices.
Igor. Maybe we
Yeah.
should have made it yesterday.
Yeah, chili's a great
I
choice.
think it's so weird
I think
that
you're gonna like my dish that I'm bringing down, Big Z.
you're bringing a dish to pass.
Oh, I'm making it. It's right now. It's in the crock pot.
Really?
Yeah, salsa chicken tacos.
Oh, that sounds fire.
It's so easy too. If you guys want the recipe, just DM me. I'll let you know.
I figured out my easiest recipe ever. Mini corn dogs. in the
Mini
air
corn
fryer.
dogs. How did we forget mini corn dogs?
That Pat McAfee did go on. Who was that?
Oh, it was,
think it
on
was like a-
Fox Sports
The PFT
News.
or whatever. Pro
Oh,
Football
yeah.
Talk, and he did like his top 5, and he put mini corn dogs at the bottom. It was a write-in.
Yeah,
And I
mini corn
hear
dogs are so low.
Mini corn dogs just so easy.
I love it. You guys got some great. Where's Petra?
Oh, he's not on. He just shares. So we
Yeah.
got to get him on here though.
Yeah,
So we-
trust me, Nick is
let him
coming.
know. Chirp him. Tell him to get on here.
He says he lives an hour and a half away, but just tell him you want him on, and I promise we'll get Petro for.
Well, maybe we'll
there.
go to him one day. We'll see. We'll do a little TCF
It's
together.
a lot of stuff we got to load up in the car. It's all just sits here.
As you go, it's only an hour and a half away. Might as well come.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's that much.
But
stuff.
there is we do have some cool stuff possibly in the making to get the whole Loop Sports crew
Yeah,
out
for
to the
a little
cave.
bit of baseball preview. We all got Sox, Cubs, so all come together. We will also be having some cool guests on before the season starts.
Yep.
We'll definitely be having our boy Frederick on there. Very excited about that. Like I said, baseball season's around the corner, so we are very, very excited about that. But we are very, very excited about the Super Bowl today.
Yep.
And we are going to be betting. I already have some bets in. Got some prop bets. Let's do our top 5 favorite prop bets.
Don't know why we're even going to do this, but here we go. Oh, I won!
I tried to take
I
it away. I tried to take it away real quick.
You tried to go back to it. All
I
right.
tried to go
My
away.
number one, and I'm going to have to take this because I always take this. Tails never fails. I've already bet tails. I got $5 on tails. So let's go. I got tails never fails, number 1.
My favorite one. This is my favorite one. Rafters points for today. The
Rafters or the rafters?
I keep saying that wrong. Your brother said Toronto, whatever. Points.
Toronto Rafters.
How many total points they have today? Or the Rams total rushing yards for the day.
Ooh.
Um,
And what's that number at?
the points, the Toronto points are at +1.5, -105, and the Rams. You pick the Rams rushing yard, it's -1.5, -140.
Okay.
So I like that because I'm going to take the Rams because I just think it's going to have. You get 150, you're good. No way that they're scoring 150, but it's just a fun one to have. It's like a mixed sports one. That's what it actually is under if it's on your books. I'm actually going to need your help with this one.
Okay.
What's the length of the national anthem?
Okay, so here's the problem, though. On my bookie, they give it in segments. So you can bet over under 1:43, over under 1:44.
I would say
I would say it's –
I would say the longest you can go.
so you're going to take over 1:54.
Yes.
All right, that is -250 right
Minus
now.
250. That's
All
mine.
right. I like that. That's not a bad bet. With my second pick, I am going to take my guy Matt's bet, and I like Aaron Donald to win MVP. Right now, it's
I like
plus
it, but
1,200.
A defensive
It's a
player?
long shot. It's right now. I think I put $2 to win 50. So if you get in on that, you can join that. Also, with my third pick, I'm also going to steal my guy Matt's, and I'm going to go with the first touchdown of the game coming from Philip Dorsett.
Ooh, I like that.
Plus 2,500, I want to say.
I like the those kind of bets. My number 3, I've already kind of said it. I've already put it in actually. It is the Rams scoring rushing yards between 251 and 270, which is a lot. We looked it up. Me and your brother looked it up. The teams really haven't broke the 200 mark, but they got 2 running backs out there. I think are both healthy. Hopefully,
That's a lot of yards. Just
A lot of
rushing yards,
but
right?
guess what? It's 15 to win. Yeah, rushing yards.
I thought it was total yards when you first told me.
But that's why it's 15 to win $450.
Yeah.
So it's plus 3,000, and it's there for a reason. But let's say the Rams get a lead, they are just going to run it down your throat.
Right.
And I think, who knows? You got Todd Gurley, which is also going to lead into my next one. It's both players score. I say Todd Gurley, Rob Gronkowski both score a touchdown, plus 225.
Oh, so wait. Todd Gurley and Gronk
both score a touchdown in the game.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, plus 225. Never mind. I'll wait for my fourth.
Okay, so my fourth, and I'm going to give it to those of you that don't really care about the Super Bowl but want to watch Maroon 5. I've got a first song coming for you. I think this one, it's plus 1,000. It's a long shot, but it's probably my only really Maroon 5 song I know. Animals, plus 1,000.
Do you have it up right now?
Yes, I do.
Is there a song that starts with no? Is it the top one?
One More Night, Makes Me Wonder, Animals, Don't Want to Know, Girls Like You, Moves Like Jagger. Also, I'll add in Moves Like Jagger to that. Sugar, Payphone, Maps.
What's the best? What's the one with the worst odds?
One with the worst odds?
Is there a minus one?
No. Plus 300 for Makes Me Wonder.
I think
minus 700 for any other song.
Oh, so I had heard that there was a song that they'd done for like 49, they started all their shows with, but I cannot remember what it was.
I don't know that many Maroon 5 songs. Do you think they played She Will Be Loved from like 2003?
I don't think so. Oh, my bet. I just saw my bet that I put in last night. Not doing well. But my number 5 is going to just be a straight up one. Rob Gronkowski will score a touchdown. Yes, plus 105.
That's not bad odds on that. I think Gronk will get a touchdown.
But also, I'm going to put my 2 5s together because there's so many. First timeout called. The Patriots are minus 105. The Rams are minus 135. I would put money on the Rams calling the first timeout.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't see Belichick needing to use a timeout.
Yeah, that's why the odds are so high there.
But I think that they're good odds to what you think. I just don't see, unless something crazy happens, I don't see.
Yeah, I think that's a safe
needed.
bet. 100 minus 135. You're not going to make a ton of money off of your.
And also, mine were a little bit different, like I said, because my book doesn't really have those open right second. But
okay,
I like the bets like with the singing and stuff like that. But that's where for guys who are putting a lot of money on the game itself, that's where a lot of your money goes, though.
Right. There was one I had seen. Now, I'm trying to find it. I'm having a hard time. I might have to scratch it.
I have another one on here. It's Todd Gurley over 67.5 yards.
Oh, 67.
Over minus 115. I like that one.
Minus 1. Okay, that's not a bad one. Oh, man, I cannot find it anymore. I just had it up.
Also, if you want, I would say take a lot of the Patriots unders in the first half. Just take both team unders in the first half. I feel like, hopefully, never mind. Actually, forget what I just said. I said I'm going to take the over. We're going to take the over. We're all points.
This is going to drive me nuts. I can't. It was about if the field reporter was wearing a skirt/dress or pants. And I was going to say hammer the pants.
Also, if you are betting the Rams to win the Super Bowl, you also want to go clear Gatorade because that's apparently Todd Gurley's favorite Gatorade. But I don't know if they're going to be tipping the Todd Gurley Gatorade bucket over. I don't know if they're going to be grabbing that one. So as much as we want,
I'll make my 5th pick for the hell with it. Orange Gatorade.
Because you'll know when it's orange Gatorade because it'll be staining everything on the person's clothes.
Screw it.
Hey, orange. NFL, whoever's running the Super Bowl, whoever's running that camera, make sure the person who gets it dumped on, which is the head coach every single time, is on camera when it happens because people like us are betting on it and don't want to lose her just because somebody doesn't record it. Sorry, that's my rant.
No, because they missed it last year.
They missed it last year. And it really pissed me off.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good day. Like I said, I like the orange Gatorade. I think go with that. It's a safe bet. I just picked a random color to be completely honest.
Yeah, how about this? I'll go blue.
Blue? All right.
I'm going to be betting blue. You be betting orange. Let's just say we're not confident in these picks, but we will be taking them.
I'll even shout out our guy Matt, but again, you need to go read his article. I believe it's at School. I feel very unprepared for not knowing this.
How do you not know this, Boomy?
How do you not know? You're looking it up now too.
Did you find it?
No, I thought you were looking for it.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was looking.
So
for
go
something
follow
else.
Matt on Twitter.
At schools_01.
But I'm taking Sony Michel. I'm riding with Matt. I'm over 77.5 rushing yards. Brandon Cooks over 5.5 receptions. I always take one player when I do first touchdowns. So from each team. So I took Todd Gurley from the Rams, and I'm going to ride with him on Philip Dorsett. I'm taking Aaron Donald for the MVP. I've also got the Rams money line, and I got the over.
Yeah, you can follow him again. That is at schools_01.
SCHOOLS, right?
Yeah, like schools, like you're in school. And then
multiple.
And then schools. And then you can follow. You can actually read his stuff, all of his stuff, and Pigoy and Nick's stuff on the Chalk, which you can follow at the Chalk TL.
And those guys have been on fire. I think Maddie went 3-1 yesterday in college basketball. And obviously he's not 6-0 like you, but 3-1 is a respectable number. So
the fun's over. I'm back on my bad bet. So
back on your bullshit.
Back on my bullshit.
But hey, we got a Super Bowl party to get ready for. Thank you guys for tuning in. It has been a really fun Sunday edition.
Sunday. We'll be coming at you, like I said, tomorrow morning with another Typical Chicago Fan podcast.
Yep.
You can get that. Subscribe, rate, review on Apple Podcasts. Follow us, review on Spotify.
Subscribe to the YouTube page. Follow us at Typical_Chicago. Follow the Loop Sports at the Loop_Sports.
Somebody finally just got the January, I think it was like 16th. Oh, yeah, January 6th. Was it 19th?
19th Facebook video up.
Finally. But we're you can follow me at TCF.
At Boomy TCF. We'll be on there all day. Hashtag TCF Super Bowl party.
We're going to be on the Instagram, Typical Chicago Fan Instagram. He'll be running the stories. We'll be having some fun. There'll be some beer flowing, some stuff going on, some bets going. We got some prop bets going. We got your dad's bringing over some fun
his own prop sheet.
It's gonna be some fun. There'll be some excitement going on through there. So you can get that on Typical Chicago Fans, the Twitter at Typical_Chicago, or the Instagram, or maybe some stuff on Facebook.
Yeah. If the game's close, we might go live on Facebook at the end. So just pay attention to what's going on and be on the
lookout. Be live within.
You're going to be on your phone the whole time, so
we might go live on our Instagram. We got a lot of stuff cooking up today. It's just going to be an exciting day. We hope you have a fun day, a safe day.
Yes, please stay safe out there.
Yeah, it's foggy out there for where we are because the weather is very moody.
Yeah.
We have about 100. We've had about 100-degree difference from last Wednesday.
The wind chill, yeah. Wind chill, yeah. It was the lowest actual
temperature. Either way, it was minus 20, so that was what?
Negative
70?
30.
Yeah,
it got to negative 29 one day, and now it's 50 degrees.
Even without the wind chill, it's still 80
yeah.
degrees. Like, it's just been nuts. Hopefully everyone's basements are good for this weekend because
it's not as good as the cave. But
no, I mean from flooding.
Oh,
because you don't want any flooding during your Super Bowl party.
Don't want any of that.
But we are excited for this day. We're gonna have a lot of people over here. Again, if you want to tweet us your food, what you're drinking, where you're watching
a couple specials I'm gonna tweet out too. So I want to see what you guys are doing.
So
if you can match what I've got.
It's hashtag typical TCF Super Bowl party. I forgot what I had already made it.
Yeah, so you created it there, guy.
But like we said, hopefully you guys eat some good food, drink some beer, have a fun Sunday. Hopefully you have tomorrow off because I don't.
Me neither.
But it should be a Monday after the Super Bowl. Should be a holiday. I don't get why it's not.
I agree.
But again, thank you for listening. We love you guys.
Peace.
For watching.